Oh, Frankie, you said it. If you're lucky enough to have one or a friend that does, Mairlyn Smith has got the recipe and the tips to make sure you get asked back. That is the true key.
Because anyone can get invited once. The trick is to get back and, get a re-invite.
Yeah,
so I think I've got it all figured out, okay?
You are.
So it starts with food, because cottaging is all about food. There's breakfast, lunch, and dinners. And the refrigerator space is so at a premium at a cottage. You just don't bring willy-nilly. You've got to call the host or the hostess and say, what do you want me to bring? And they'll say nothing, and then you'll go, stop being a Canadian, and we're going to bring, so I always bring a dinner, and because I'm Mairlyn, I always bring fruit for snacks.
Because they're not running a hotel.
No, it's not a resort. They're not taking care of you, okay? And so my summer fruit is a watermelon. I love it. We eat about 300 million pounds of watermelon from the U.S. every year. Did you know that?
So good for you.
And it is so good. It is so good for you. But the thing is that a big watermelon I got takes up so much room in the refrigerator, so I cut it into cubes, little sticks, and then the little sticks on the end, so I've taken all the peel off and I've cut it this way, and then you just cut it down that way.
Guys, can I say, Mairlyn taught us this trick about maybe 2 years ago or a year ago.
And you asked me to show it again.
Every party for the next 7 parties, this was everywhere. And people said, we watched Mairlyn do it, it's brilliant. And she even does it, if you don't want to take the skin off, see this?
You can even do it with the peel.
On, so the kids or whoever's at your party can grab it sort of like a delicious Mother Nature popsicle or something.
That's exactly
and bite
right.
into it.
I know, because it's like so refreshing, 90% water, and everything I learned about watermelon, I learned at watermelon.org. I love it. And the other big tip is that I've found these really neat containers. They're from Rubbermaid, and they're 100% spill proof, and they're stackable.
Dishwasher safe.
And no BPA.
No leaching of toxic stuff.
Nothing. So that's one whole watermelon that will stack in the refrigerator. Now, with the bits that were left over, because I'm very frugal, I made a watermelon strawberry salsa as a snack to take up. So, and also I would just serve it in there.
What's in it, Rick?
It's got strawberries and watermelon, jalapenos, mint, and red onion.
Mint.
It's really yummy. And then you'll also pack the chips. And then I'm taking a dinner, and so this is going to be a Greek pita.
It's such a pita if you don't bring it to the party.
And with the rest of the watermelon, I'm going to have a topping, but I've got chicken down there too. But the trick is that I've done it all before, so I'm not up in the cottage while everybody else is having fun in the dock cooking. I'm already prepped and ready.
And again, look at how much less space this takes up rather than this hunkin' thing of watermelon and all these other things if they weren't cut down.
Perfect. Okay, good. Now you should take a gift, a hostess gift. Okay. Now don't be taking a little knick-knack like, well, I mean,
tchotchke.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, unless they like tchotchkes. But I always bring gift cards. So the beer store, Canadian Tire, Tim Hortons, or something kind of fun. This is a local Ontario honey, but something different. Bring enough alcohol for everybody. I've been at cottages where somebody just brought their one little bottle, and then they what? No, you bring enough for everybody. We usually bring like a 2-4 plus a whole bunch of wine and non-alcoholic beverages.
And I love this.
Now, a lot of cottages are on a septic, and they're not your mom and dad. Why should they do your laundry? So I always offer to bring sheets and I even bring my own pillow, but that's because I'm crazy. But I also bring my own towels, because if they don't have any, why should they take your laundry home? If they say no, that's okay. I always bring games. So I love Wizard. This is a great game.
That's why if you follow Mair's Instagram, you see that you always get to spend weekends. I got to say, last summer, a friend invited us my family to her cottage.
I saw those pictures.
We all felt so guilty the entire time.
Why?
And believe it or not, she said, you guys are the first ones to cook dinner for us ever, because she's so generous. And I'm like, how could nobody? You got to give back, because they're giving you a place to stay and enjoy.
That's right. And if you're riding their Sea-Doo around for 3 hours, fill it up with gas. I mean, they're not your parents. So, and go and have some fun, but I always bring the food, and I just think it's just giving back to them for letting them, you actually go up there and have a great time.
And next week, if you don't want to be asked back to the cottage, Mairlyn's got tips on that too. No kidding. She's the best guest. For more information, that would be a good segment. Sometimes you don't want to go back.
Yeah, really.
Watermelon.org, MairlynSmith.com, and Rubbermaid.com.
Or you could run around naked. That's a great way not to get invited back.
Maybe you like it. Maybe your spouse doesn't like it.